Good morning, our awesome Edison families, and welcome to our virtual orientation. Not the way we planned on starting the school year, but here we are. Just a reminder, our office staff is available. You can call us at 269-337-0550. We have me, Dr. McDonald, the principal. Ms. Tanya is our lead secretary. Ms. Tamara is our pupil accounting secretary. Ms. Player is our behavior specialist. We still have Mr. M as our communities and schools coordinator, and Ms. Daniel is part of our team as our DHHS Pathways to Potential worker. Want to go through our Edison Smart and Safe plan. I know many of you had an opportunity to speak with our superintendent, Dr. Rachel Dury, and wanted to give you the Edison specifics now. First of all, we're going to have a welcome back event, and that will be on Thursday, this Thursday, from 3 to 5 p.m. Or if you can't make it that day, you're welcome to come by appointment on Friday, the 28th. Please call to schedule your time if you need to come on Friday. We will have this event in front of the building, much like we've done food distribution. Please wear a mask and practice social distancing. We will have stations, including your classroom teacher assignment. We have schools, lots and lots of school supplies to send home with you. If you still need a Chromebook because you didn't get one last spring, we'll have one available. We do have some registration and other paperwork that we need filled out, and the Boys and Girls Club will be here as well. Some teacher will be helping pass out supplies so your child can meet his or her teacher prior to logging in with them on Monday, August 31st, which is our first day of school. Since we can't have our traditional meet the teacher, this is our welcome back event to try and get students and teachers connected. The forms that we will need when you come, again, we need the registration form. We'll need you to confirm your address, phone number, and email. Email is going to be very important this year as we are remote, so we're going to have to be able to communicate with you quickly sometimes, and so email is going to be the easiest way. So please make sure you bring us an up-to-date email address. We will need to have you update some emergency contact information as well. We'll need a photo release signed or not signed if you're not comfortable with your child's photo online. If we put things on our Facebook page or things like that, you'll just have to let us know. We will need another computer use form signed, and then we'll have some information on bullying and cyberbullying for you to take home. Again, visiting the school, other than our welcome back event, the office is closed to visitors. It will be available by appointment only, and to schedule that appointment again, you can do that during our business hours, which are Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:30. For any pressing questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out through phone or email, and there's my contact information, and that's the same number you get a hold of Ms. Tanya and Ms. Tamara as well. Some key terms as we're moving through this orientation: synchronous and asynchronous. So synchronous learning means each student will have regularly scheduled live online classes with their teachers and peers at the same time. So because you've chosen option 1, you will have synchronous learning with your KPS teacher and their peers in the classroom. Asynchronous learning means that it can be accessed some other time that's more convenient at your, as the parent or the student's choosing. They're pre-recorded and can be accessed on demand. It's considered asynchronous because students aren't learning at the same time. Other key terms that are sometimes used synonymously are remote learning and virtual learning. So option 1 really is remote learning, and that's what your child is in. Remote learning takes place when schools are closed for in-person instruction, and that's where we're at right now. KPS teachers are going to work with your class utilizing the technology Google Meet, Google Classroom. There is a class schedule. We will be taking attendance, and assignments are due. Now, virtual learning is really more the 2A and 2B options, and it's an online option no matter whether or not schools are open for in-person instruction, and virtual learning uses an external vendor. So not necessarily it will not be a KPS teacher teaching virtually. So option 1, which is what this orientation is for, Tier 1, Trimester 1, we begin August 31st, which is next Monday. going through November 24th, which is Thanksgiving week. It is fully remote, taught by a KPS teacher and classmates from Edison. If it is deemed safe to return, we will return in a hybrid model on November 30th through March 12th, and that will be 2 days of in-person instruction with social distancing and 3 days of learning activities at home. And then, again, if it's deemed safe, we will return fully in person 5 days a week for all students beginning in March. Here's a potential schedule that you have for an elementary student. So there will be scheduled synchronous time with the teacher from around 10 to 11. And then there'll be some small group instruction between 12:45 and 1:45. And then the teachers will have office hours, and then there will be some specials that the students can also attend. The student schedule, again, the synchronous time with the teacher from 10 to 11. And again, this is a sample. You could have a small group with your ELA teacher from 12:45 to 1:15 on Monday and Friday. It could also be Tuesday, Thursday. It could be Monday, Thursday. So your student schedule could look like this. It could look a little bit different. Everybody on Wednesday will have social emotional learning. And then outside of synchronous time that we need students to be working on would be Lexia, Dreambox, some independent reading and writing, some independent practice that was assigned by the teacher, some mindfulness activities, and then there'll be times where the teachers will get a hold of students for these equity cohort supports if needed. So students will be spending anywhere from 4.5 to 5.5 hours online a day. Some of that with a teacher, some on their own. And remember, these will be graded, so they are required to be done. Now for 4th and 5th grade, it'll look a little bit different because you have 2 teachers. So you will have one teacher possibly on Monday, Thursday, and another teacher on Tuesday, Friday, with your homeroom teacher on Wednesday. So be looking for that schedule. 4th and 5th grade, like I said, will look a little different because you will have 2 teachers instead of 1 teacher. Remote learning for PEEP and ECSE looks a little bit different. The teachers will have planning in the morning. They will do some live group sessions for about 30 minutes. Then there'll be some music sessions, some story time sessions. Then the teachers will be doing some individual family visits remotely, online, and then open office hours with some parent support. It takes a village. We are all in this together. We realize this is tough times, but please know that we are here for you, and we need your help to make sure this works as well. Part of that village is that we are doing free meal packets available to all KPS students in both our 3-tiered trimester option, or if you chose 2A or 2B. Meal packs include breakfast and lunch for multiple days. The first week of school, so next week, we will be giving lunch on Monday, Wednesday, so August 31st and September 2nd. After Labor Day, lunches and breakfast will be available on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and the dates are there. You may pick up lunch and breakfast at any of the sites. The student's name will be required at pickup. It'll be different than the summer. We were able to give lunches and breakfast to anybody that came. We are only going to be able to give 1 meal pack per student during the school year. You can see the school sites from 11:30 to 12:30 are listed there, and there are a couple non-school sites at the bottom, so you can take some time to look at that as this presentation is available online. Ways that we need to communicate remotely. Again, we're going to need your email address because that's going to be one of the ways that we need to get a hold of parents. We have your student's email address, but we need your email address as well. Teachers will be asking you to join their classes in Class Dojo. That's another way that you can communicate back and forth. We do have an Edison Academy Facebook page that we will put information on. We may be texting or using Facebook Messenger as a way to get a hold of people back and forth, and also one-way school messenger, robocall, and email. I think you've all gotten robocalls from me before, so we can also email from that system. For any additional information, you can always visit the KalamazooPublicSchools.com Back to School website. For Edison specific information, we use Class Dojo and our Edison Academy Facebook page. Those will be our main sources of information, along with emails and robocalls. Please join me for a Google Meet question and answer period today from 4:30 to 5:30 p.m. Today, Monday, August 24th. I've put the Google Meet link right in this presentation, and you can also join by phone if you're not available by computer. So I hope to see you tonight. Remember that we're doing our school supply distribution on Thursday from 3 to 5. We hope to also see you there. Everybody have a wonderful day and hope to see you this evening.